Hello everyone, welcome to another inspiring interview. I'm Bisma Wali. Today I am honored to be joined by Miss Stephine Ricker, a global conference operation leader, honorary Goodwill ambassador, and a passionate advocate for meaningful international collaboration and impact. Today we will explore her journey, challenges, leadership lessons, and vision for the future. Thank you so much, Stephen, for joining us today. We are excited to learn from your experience and insights. So, can you briefly introduce yourself and tell us about your journey?
Yes, hello everyone. My name's Stephine Ricker. I'm a global event operations professional. I've have done an event back in 2020 that won the Guinness World Record for my client here in Toronto, and everybody that day went home officially amazing. And they also went home international bestseller overnight. And then I also received the Public Service Award of Excellence, and I've been doing this for 9+ years. I used to do government, corporate, non for profit, and business to business networking. So I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
Okay, nice, Stephen. What inspired you to enter the field of global conference operations and event management?
Yeah, actually, it's a part of my childhood. When I was a kid, my dad was a squire to the first knight of Eldemere, Ontario. And so when I was a baby, he was so happy to have me that he was passing me around to a lot of the Squire brothers that was there, and they were. It was like Penzig is like a big medieval reenactment where you reenact the 14th to the 17th centuries, and it's all about an event operations for 2 weeks. The whole thing is built within about 2 days, and thousands of people come across all over the world to come and reenact by doing it.
Nice. Uh, was there a specific moment in your life that changed your career direction?
Yeah, actually, there was. I do have some cooking experience, but I have a issue with my spine. When my youngest daughter was born, there was an accident in the hospital. The my the epidural and spinal went into my cord and caused me some issues with my legs. So what I say now is, I work with my brain. My body does only handle so much. I'm able to get around and everything, not a problem. But use my brain, don't use my body, because my spine is an issue for me. Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. What does a typical day in your professional life look like?
Yeah, so it's pretty busy. I've got a lot of events, uh, broadcasts, and a lot of meetings, a lot of partnerships, networking, being busy on my feet a lot. Very busy, getting up at 6 a.m., going to bed at 12 p.m. my time. I'm constantly on the go, constantly very, very busy.
Okay, nice, Stephen. You have worked with thousands of attendees worldwide. What has been the most rewarding part of this experience?
Yeah, I really love networking. I love partnering with other people, getting to build relationships with them. Even 6 years later, still having those partnerships that they're, willing to partner with me and have time booked on my calendar. And I absolutely love that. I feel that that's something that's not going to go away with AI. We all need to be connected. We all need to have human interaction. So that specific role is not going to be taken by AI, because we all need the human interaction. And so it's going to only continue to grow.
Okay, nice, Stephen. What are the biggest challenges when organizing international events?
Yeah, you have to be able to get the message out there, you need a hybrid model that can stream international, because you're going to have an audience that grows with you. And you need to be able to stream that live as well as in person. And then it's great to have the podcast members be a part of it. There is the ambassadors to share the message on a global scale.
Okay, nice. How do you manage communication between people from different cultures and backgrounds?
Yeah, being adjustable, being willing to communicate effectively, showing professionalism at all times, being on your feet, and just being, adaptable to understanding cultural backgrounds. It's about research, being able to understand, and being friendly at all times.
Okay, that's nice, Stephen. What leadership qualities do you believe are most important in today's world?
Yeah, it's about learning, who's on your team, what are the skills that they actually bring, that making them feel respected, valuable, that they are an essential part of the team. And then, whenever possible, do some team building exercises to create an atmosphere where everybody feels engaged, that they have something to share and they can learn from each other. One of the things I really love doing is doing team games, because it actually incorporates everybody together in a fun, engaging way, but also makes them feel like, outside of the actual work, that they can build those interlocking team skills. And that is super important when you want to be able to rely on somebody under a high pressure environment, when you need to feel that you can trust the person beside you.
That's amazing, Stephen. Can you share a difficult situation you faced during an event and how you solved it?
Yeah, during the Guinness World Record event in 2020, we needed to have somebody who was unrelated to the actual host. So I had to run out, grab somebody who had absolutely no experience with the host, bring that person before the officiant that came from London, England, and show that this person, even on LinkedIn, had no relationship to the host. Because we needed two people that were completely did not know the host whatsoever, so that we could count the numbers for 126. So yes, that was an issue, and it was on the day of the event. So yes, that was an issue we had to solve in real time.
Okay, nice. How do you stay calm under pressure when managing large scale projects?
Yeah, try to communicate to your partners as effectively as possible. If everybody feels that the room is being peacefully handled, and the important people are aware of what's going on, that we're making slight changes, then it's easier to keep things on toll. For example, I had an event where somebody we had reminded her many times that this was the event, it was not a run. She got confused, and I had to handle it pretty quickly by informing her politely that this is not a dry run, this is the event. Please do not continue to engage. And then I had to block her from actual stage. So I handled it correctly, and the audience and everybody that was there was professional.
Okay, that's amazing, Stephen. As an honorary Cornwall ambassador, what does this role mean to you personally?
Yeah, so I I'm learning about the role, but I'm hoping that it does help empower other women in entrepreneurship. I've been doing entrepreneurship for a while before I was working for the government, and then now I'm doing it again. So I feel that if women feel empowered to be able to move mountains, then they're more likely to continue to move those mountains because they can feel the community of women be enforcing and encouraging them to keep going with it. And I feel that that's super important message to keep going and put reminding them that they can do this.
Okay, nice. What skills should young people develop if they want to work internationally?
Yeah, be willing to volunteer, to understand. You know, a lot of times you can get into roles where you have no budget, you don't have a famous name, and that's what happened to me. But because I was willing to volunteer and get myself known, I was able to uh, be where I am today. So I feel that's super important for anybody who wishes to take a role in this type of field. They need to be willing to be adjustable.
Okay, nice. How can global collaboration help solve some of the world's biggest challenges?
Yeah, so an event is a it's an idea usually. Somebody feels empowered that they feel there's a message that needs to be heard. An event gets started, and the event actually helps financially. It helps the community around it, like hotels and restaurants. It helps the people that are engaged with it, with business to business networking. And then also, it can actually help non for profits because some of the um, partnerships can be actually helping financially with some of the non for profits if they feel that there's an alignment with the actual event's message.
That's amazing. What has been your biggest professional achievement so far?
Yeah, so I kind of mentioned that at the beginning. I had a host that did a Guinness World Record where I actually went home with the official amazing title. Uh, I also did have a Public Service Award of Excellence for helping out my division. And then I also have successfully helped the host do an event that spread over 35 countries, 10 translators, and over 4,000 people.
That's amazing. Uh,
Thank you.
who has influenced you or inspired you the most throughout your journey?
Yeah, so I would say a few people. I've got mentors and coaches. So, like anybody, I had to learn as much as I possibly could. And so I'm very thankful to a lot of my mentors and coaches. So I would say that I can't say everybody's name, but I'm very thankful for the help that I have received. Like Bruce Sermon, who's an eight national public e- expert from the US. He really helped me out a bit. He was always there when I needed him. And then somebody else helped me out. She helped me when everybody else received their Public Service Award of Excellence in October. And she helped me out. I didn't know. And that I had received mine, and then she helped me out in March to make sure that I got mine.
Nice. What is the most important lesson you have learned from working with people around the world?
Yeah, learning to be friendly, adjustable, following with your heart, and just doing the best you can whenever possible.
Okay, nice. How do you maintain a healthy balance between your professional and personal life?
Yeah, I keep a certain amount of relationships very professional, and then my personal life is my personal life, and I don't discuss that with others.
Okay. What advice would you give to someone who wants to become a strong leader?
Yeah, take initiative, try to volunteer, always follow from your heart. One of the messages that I love to say is, you know, global reach is a series of doors. We open the door and we help others lead through it, and that's how we create impact.
Okay, that's a good message. How do you
Thank you.
define success?
I defined success honestly by I do what my heart tells me to do, and whether or not I get recognized for it, it's just a part of who I am. So, you know, the recognition came because what I was doing, it was not the goal. Uh, I just continued to do what I love and helping out others, and then I got recognized for it.
Nice. Uh, what role does mindset play in achieving goals?
Yeah, I that would stem back to what I had just said. It's all about fall, being willing to uh, put yourself out there and learning the experiences, and you're gonna feel it in your heart whether or not that resonates with you, and if it doesn't, then listen to it, because uh, there's certain energies with certain things that sometimes they don't feel right to you. Take that inner knowledge inside yourself, and to understand that not every uh, opportunity is right for you. Sometimes you can have amazing opportunities out there. And if it doesn't resonate with you completely, then follow your instinct.
Nice. What common mistake prevents people from reaching their full potential?
Yeah, it's about that, you have so much capability. For example, my husband at the time told me that all you need to do is a part-time job, and I said no, I'm going to go to college. I went to college. I successfully had 5 years of college. And if I had listened to him, I never would have gone to college. So I still did it anyway. And I was listening to my inner heart.
Okay, that's amazing. Uh,
Thank you.
what excite what exciting projects are you currently working on?
Yeah, I'm actually helping well with the Wellness, Mindfulness, and Prevention to Suicide Summit in New York. That's supposed to be ready for November 2026. I'm also helping out Haiti for their educational uh, initiative in Haiti for the children that need support. I'm also helping out Rion School with their students and education. And, you know, I'm helping out where I can.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
How do you see the future of global events and international networking evolving?
Yeah, I think that there's just it's only going to get an increase and get bigger. There is no slowdown. If anything, we need more events. Events are all about networking, getting people together, and the more that we do that, the that's where we're going, right? Uh, we all need to be able to collaborate together and share ideas and experiences, and that's where a lot of the events come from, is to be able to create that impact by sharing and experiencing together. um, AI can only do so much, which I am very thankful AI is here because it helps me out create a bit. But being able to have relationships and partnerships with other people is super important. A lot of our communication and humor and interaction comes from those connections. So I feel that is strongly important. So we need to be willing to collaborate together, and a lot of that comes from actual events and doing the business to business networking that comes with the events.
Okay. If you could give one message to young people around the world, what would it be?
Yeah, follow your heart. Um, if you found that you have a door to open and you can feel that you can help others go through that door too, then hold the door open for others because there's a lot of healing that's needed around the world. And if we can work together to create that, let's do that.
Nice message.
Thank you.
What legacy would you like to leave for future generations?
Yeah, I would like to be able to build this so that there's multiple opportunities for other people to be involved. Uh, there, there's so many doors, and if we can open it together and create a foundation where everybody is included, I would love to do that. I want to be able to do that.
Okay, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephen, for sharing your valuable experiences, wisdom, and inspiring journey with us today. Your insights on leadership, global collaboration, and creating meaningful impact have been truly inspiring.
Thank you. If you like to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at RICKERSTEPHINE at gmail.com. Thank you.
Okay. To everyone watching, we hope this conversation encourages you to dream bigger, lead with purpose, and create positive change in your own communities. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next interview. Have a wonderful day.